Discord crashed. I was trying to get my notifications out and then Discord just stopped. I'm not done yet, hang on. Alright, okie dokie. I have no idea why Discord just decided to stop working, but hello! Hope you guys are having a great night. So, after the last stream of Animal Crossing, I wasn't feeling satisfied. All I did was say, welp, that's it. Cool, done. Also, hope you guys are having a great night. Brian, baby uni, fuckface. It's lovely to have you. So, instead of that, we've got Viva Pinata, but, let me just go and cute. Let me just go ahead and turn off the bubblegum KK music. Turn on the battle music. And here's your cast. What's my gamer tag? I don't know. Chicken Doodles probably. So, all of our favorite characters are gonna be thrown into an arena, and they're either gonna live or they're gonna die. It's kill or be killed. There'll be two different sets of it, by the way, so don't worry about that. Do we have Raymond? No, Raymond's not in this. Raymond wasn't relevant during these streams. But this one's the special characters. You remember this set? Yeah, it's fun. Alright, we got Blathers, Brewster, Celeste, KK Slider, Cyrus, Harriet, Harvey, Reese, CJ Flick, Daisy May Sahara, Gulliver, Kapp'n, Pascal, Zipper, Isabel, Tommy, Timmy, Tom Nook, Katrina, Kix, Leif, Red, Label, Mabel, Sable, Mr. Rossetti, Lottie, Nico, Wardell, Lyle, Orville, Wilbur, Chip, Nat, Phyllis, Pete, Pelly, Tortimer, Leilani, Layla, Grams, Rover, Pave, Luna, Digby, and Jack. These last like 30 characters, these like last sets of characters, I had to add them because I couldn't fill out the cast with just the main characters we cared about on the islands. You did it in your friend group? Yeah, you did it in your friend group. But furthermore, on top of that, like the Hunger Games trailer, sure, it's fun. This guy kills this guy. But I've went ahead and set up ChatGPT so we can get like in-depth descriptions of the battles. Does that sound fun? I think that sounds fun. I think it sounds great. I think it's gonna be lovely. I tested off stream. The ChatGPT was surprisingly responsive. Very descriptive, so I'm hoping it will work a second time. You saw another streamer do this, it was great. Shut up! Don't talk about other streamers. This is my idea. Oh, calm down, you're loud. Find me. My idea. We do Hunger Games with chat members. We don't have enough chat members. But yes, okay. So, is everything settled? I said we could. I would say we could place bets, but there's too many options to place bets. So, we're just gonna roll with it. I'm sorry, Mofer. You're fine. Okay, so here's what we got. So it's gonna say the most boring shit. It's gonna be like, oh, here's the cornucopia and all that. But instead, I'm just gonna like copy all of these into ChatGPT and it will describe us everything that happens. So if you want to like take a minute and go get comfy or whatever so you don't spoil yourself with the text, that's perfect. It gave me like a good couple sentences of each thing. It was very descriptive and lovely. I'm personally trying my best not to look at these. I'm just copying and pasting them. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Mostly because I want to see like who kills who, and I want to see who is the underdog. Like I kind of want to see Sasha run away with like 7 murders under his belt, because you know, why wouldn't it be Sasha? It could be anyone. It could be Sasha. It could be Leilani. Oh wait, that's the spoilers for the next set. Sasha's in it, but don't worry about that. For the next set, I brought up a bunch of characters that were relevant to these streams. Don't worry about it. By the way, this may seem like the paragraph is very long for ChatGPT. Don't worry, they can handle it. They'll handle it in a couple of chunks, But they'll handle it. It'll be fine. They'll be fine. Go to look for your remote BRB. Alright, you have fun with that. Also, by the way, there's a new follower emote for anyone who wasn't here for it. It is Picard Wait from the other day. Let me just go ahead and give you a reference for what it could look like if you do choose to use it. There it is. There it is. So if you, if you do decide to use Picard Wait, it'll be a bit similar to that. I like how it takes several seconds for it to even open, by the way. Every time I open up the media share thing, it's like, all right, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Bam. I've told the thing to write descriptive sentences, and I've told it to kind of just summarize repetitive ones, because seeing the same thing happen over and over and over again, not the best thing, but hey, that's fine. It's because a lot of them go their different ways. I've told it to specifically, like, separate characters that are not in the same sentence to each other, so they do not interact, so it does not get fucky. Because if you've played with AI story generators before, it gets fucky at some point. Like, every time I tried to make a Sonic story with my friends, like, it ends up making OCs. But this will be different. So far, it hasn't made any OCs. But if it does, well, we'll just roll with it. Or regenerate it. We'll see. There we go. We're getting towards the bottom of the list. This will get a lot easier as we go through. As people are removed, this will be a lot easier. You're confused. What you mean, fuckface? What's up for fuckface? Should put yours, mine, Brian's, Grapey's, and Birdie's characters? Oh, like our fellas in the game? You see, I could do that, but I haven't done that, and that would take like for me to like set up. I'd have to have pictures of all the characters. It'd be a bollock. It'd be a bollock and a half. It's a cute idea though. Very cute idea, fuckface. That would have been a better thing to do. Like add those guys in here instead of fucking Nat and Chip. That would be nice. But anyway. But anyway, so like it should start from the top to the bottom. Right. Awesome. I think so. Last time it did it in a cute little list. Oh good, here we go. Let's see here. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds, signaling the beginning of the Hunger Games. Here's a description of each character's actions. Pelly scares Wilbur away from the cornucopia. Pelly, the hard-working pelican, startles Wilbur, causing him to quickly retreat from the cornucopia, deciding to avoid its initial confrontation. By the way, I have had the weed goo, but I only had it like 10 or 15 minutes ago, so well, I'll hit it at some point during this. Isabel grabs a shovel. Isabel, the friendly and helpful Shih Tzu, wastes no time and immediately snatches the shovel, recognizing potential usefulness for survival in the arena. Sahara, the mysterious camel, swiftly dashes away from the chaos of cornucopia, opting for a more cautious and strategic approach. When I tested this, it didn't know what the characters were, by the way. It didn't describe that they were animals. So this is even better. Who are you rooting for? Flick, the passionate artisan bug enthusiast, instinctively bolts from the cornucopia, aware that his strengths lie in observing and capturing insects rather than engaging in direct conflict. CJ, the enthusiastic beaver who loves fishing, comes across a canteen full of water, realizing the importance of staying hydrated throughout the competition. Tommy and Kix fight for a bag. Tommy, one of the Nooklings, and Kix, the fashionable skunk, engage in a tense scuffle over a bag, both recognizing potential value. Kix strangles Tommy with the straps and runs. In a brutal turn of events, Kix manages to overpower Tommy, using the straps of the bag to incapacitate him. He swiftly escapes, leaving Tommy lifeless on the ground. So Kix has already killed a child. And that has to happen. That's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. Alright. The knowledgeable owl, Blathers, quickly seizes the opportunity and grabs a handful of throwing knives, using his intellect to recognize their potential for defense. Dazed and May, the cheerful turnip seller, decides not to engage in the initial conflict and instead makes a quick retreat, eager to explore safer areas of the arena. Brewster, the dedicated coffee-loving pigeon, and Sable, the reserved hedgehog, find themselves in a brief struggle over a bag, both desperately wanting to claim its contents. Sable, realizing that the altercation might not end favorably for her, makes a strategic decision to relinquish her hold of the bag and withdraws, preserving her own safety. Good decision, because if you know Brewster as well as I do, he'll kill you. He'll give you the milk, if you know what I mean. My gamer tag isn't shitting doodles. Can I tab with an Xbox real fast? Yeah, probably need a moment to like accept all that real fast. No. Hey, wake up. Wakey. There we go. No, it's chin doodles. There you go. Oh, right, because Xbox thought I had a slur in my name. Right, that's right. Yeah, that's why. Chindudusi. add that. Add Chindudusi, please. Chindudusi. Good. All right. What's next? Harriet, the kind-hearted poodle who specializes in hairdressing, snatches a jar of fishing bait, while Phyllis, the grumpy pelican, manages to secure fishing gear, recognize the potential importance of the food in the games. Digby, the loyal and hardworking Shih Tzu who works at the Happy Home Showcase, swiftly escapes the chaos of the cornucopia, opting for a more cautious approach. I was hoping Digby would die immediately. Thank you for the duty. Who's next? Where was I? Ah, Digby. Oh, wonder what that was. What? Sonic music? It'll be fine. Gulliver, the seafaring seagull, resorts to a violent act as he breaks Pascal's nose in order to obtain a basket of bread, prioritizing his survival needs. Did Pascal die from that? Probably not. It's his broken nose. Alright, Harvey, the friendly hippie dog who loves photography, decides not to engage in the initial conflict and swiftly escapes the cornucopia, seeking safer grounds. Continue generating. Pete runs away. Pete, the dedicated and reliable pelican mailman, grabs a lighter and some rope, recognizes their potential usefulness in creating fire and securing shelter. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Add you back? I'll add you back, don't worry. I'll get there. Rover. Listen, it doesn't do it all at once or else it'll overheat. Alright, the wandering, curious cat Rover swiftly gathers as much food as possible from the cornucopia, understanding the importance of sustenance in the games. Sure, this is battle music. Zipper, the enigmatic bunny dressed as a holiday character, takes a shot at Katrina with his bow, intending to eliminate her. However, his aim goes awry, and the arrow ends up unintentionally striking Lyle, another participant, resulting in his demise. Yippee! Wait, where's my yippee? Hang on, hold up. Good. Oh, I'm loving this. This is a great idea. Layla, the cheerful and talkative dodo bird. Layla? Wait, who's Layla? Wait. Oh, the baby. She's not a bird, but alright. Sure. It's not gonna be perfect. Man. Okay. Layla, the cheerful and talkative Kappa, I guess. I mean, I don't know what they are. Opts for a swift retreat with the chaos of the cornucopia, preferring to avoid early confrontation. She's the baby. Nat, the bug-loving chameleon, seizes the shovel without hesitation, recognizes potential usefulness in various aspects of survival and defense. Luna, the whimsical and dreamy tapir, swiftly evades the danger of the cornucopia, preferring to navigate with the area with caution and avoid early conflict. Jack, the mischievous and charismatic pumpkin-headed character, decides to make a quick escape from the cornucopia, aiming to explore other areas without immediate confrontation. A lot of these guys are just gonna fuck off immediately, but as we get into the thick of it where people are just dying and starving, that's fun. That'll get there. Chip, the enthusiastic and competitive beaver who loves fishing tournaments, grabs a first aid kit, recognizing the importance of medical supplies, and quickly retreats from the cornucopia. Orville, one of the dodo bird's siblings who operates the airport, inflicts severe injuries upon Timmy, likely in a moment of desperation or self-defense. However, recognizing the suffering he has caused, Orville mercifully puts Timmy out of his misery. Timmy and Tommy are both dead. You thought it was gonna be shot through the heart version of the song? There's a version of that? Send it to me. Actually,
you better watch out. He's gonna suck you.
It was tied to control. Being friends. See if we're going. I wonder if like I could play this. Yeah. Wait a minute. Is this it? We'll find out. Wrapped in plastic. That's Barbie. I love Barbie. The imagination is. I don't know the lyrics very well. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Perfect. There you go. There's your song. Listen, that was good too, though. Barbie. Where were we? Oh yeah, Orville killing Tommy. Those poor fucking raccoons, dude. They just instantly bit the dust. Wardell, the confident and charismatic bull. Not true. He's an elephant seal, I think. He's a walrus. Swiftly escapes from the cornucopia, opting for a cautious approach and avoiding early confrontations. You can't unhear this version. It helps that it starts to shot through the heart. Shot through the heart! Listen, if it didn't get caught by Silver Gunner, it probably won't get caught by me. If it does, oh well, it'll get muted. They'll be able to read this segment at least. Let's see here. Lottie, the diligent and hardworking otter, decides not to engage in the initial conflict and swiftly retreats from the cornucopia, seeking a safer location. It's already over. Nope, this is made with her. Red, the sly and cunning fox who deals in art forgeries, manages to disarm Nico, another participant, by forcefully snatching a mace out of his grasp, asserting his dominance. To listen to me whine. Mabel, one of the Able Sisters. I can't do lyrics. I can't do lyrics during these, unless it's Sonic. You understand, right? Plus I get scared that I'll mute the VOD. Where were we? Right. Mabel, one of the Able Sisters who runs the clothing shop, chooses not to participate in the initial conflict and quickly retreats from the cornucopia, seeking safety. Let's see here. Label, the fashion-forward hedgehog who provides style advice, quickly secures a first aid kit, recognizes its importance for survival, and he makes a hasty retreat from the cornucopia. You know, it said it would summarize repetitive events. It doesn't. You can see why you automatically default to that version, though. Absolutely, it's also a banger. It's a banger. Kapp'n, the cheerful and singing turtle who operates the fairy device, stumbles upon a bow, a set of arrows, and a quiver, recognizing the potential for defense and hunting. Tom Nook, the entrepreneurial raccoon who runs the town store, decides to avoid the initial conflict and swiftly escapes the cornucopia, aiming for a more strategic approach. Leilani, the friendly and helpful turtle who operates the home, raising her kid, chooses to swiftly retreat from the cornucopia, avoiding immediate confrontations. Tortimer, the wise and elderly turtle who was once the mayor, grabs a lighter and some rope, recognizes the potential for fire and shelter, and quickly flees the cornucopia. Mr. Isay, the persistent and often grumpy mole who enforces save data guidelines, swiftly secures a shovel, acknowledging its usefulness for various survival tasks. You look, you want to mod your ISO of Melee to play the version? I would love that. Just a whole games repainted version of Melee. No, that would kick ass. Kick-Ass Slider, the talented and musical dog, decides to evade the initial conflict and swiftly escapes the cornucopia, preferring to explore the area with caution. Celeste, the studist and stargazing owl, resorts to an act of aggression, breaking Reese's nose in order to obtain a basket of bread, prioritizing her own survival needs. We're almost there. Leif, the nature-loving sloth who sells plants and flowers, stumbles upon a canteen of water, realizing the significance of hydration in the competition. Cyrus, the skilled craftsman and husband of Reese, opts for a quick escape from the cornucopia, preferring to avoid immediate confrontation and stargazing. It actually knew that thing was family with them. That's actually cool. Maybe it'll do something with that. I hope that Cyrus has to kill his wife and they describe that how he gets the trauma from it. It's so I love ChatGPT so much. You could say it could be scary for story writers, but hey, I love it. So it should be theoretically possible, Brian, since people can rip the game files fairly easily. Yeah, it should be. I mean, people already make mods, so it would just be as easy as patching it, probably. Somehow. I say it as I know nothing. Grams, the elderly and wise turtle, who is grandmother to Kapp'n, managed to secure a spear from inside the cornucopia, recognized potential as a defense weapon. Pave, the vibrant and flamboyant peacock, known for its dance moves and homosexual nature, discovers a backpack filled with camping equipment, acknowledging its value in ensuring his survival throughout the games. These actions set the stage for the Hunger Games, with each character now facing unique challenges and opportunities as they navigate the treacherous arena. You like that? Alright. That was the initial cornucopia tussle, which is always the worst part of these. Now it's time for the first day. I'm going like...
You better watch out, he's gonna suck ya!
I'm gonna unbind suck ya to a different thing. Because I'm gonna keep on pressing control, and I don't think that's gonna be good for me right now. I'm putting it back to up key. Alright, don't look at the text if you don't want spoilers, but you know, do if you don't. Do it if you can, don't if you don't. You know how it is. Now, I would like to, since I told it to describe different sentences separately, if I see something that is like split into two different sentences, I should just add a comma instead. You know, just to make it like flow a little bit better. I hope it figures out that Layla is not a bird. None of them are birds. Oh, caught. Leave man 3 bound to a spacebar for birdie. I think I have it bound to subtract at the moment. Don't worry, I'll put it back to spacebar before the stream again. There we go. Comma. Gotta put a comma in there, make it 2 sentences. The script will like that. And if it sucks, if the result sucks, I can just reload it. That's fun. Oh, good, Pokemon. You know, Smash Music was a really good decision for me to put on. Not all of it's good for battle, but hey, some of it's good for things like Pascal fishing. Shit like that. It's hard not to read the text when it's just like, Pascal fishes. Cool. Do you think it's gonna like keep on telling me like the species and occupations of all the characters? Because if it does, I think I can just like tell it to not do that every time. Or I could because it's hilarious and cute. There we go. We're nearly done with the first day. And you see there's even less going on because Timmy and Tommy are dead and so is Lyle. So they don't get to do anything. Or set every key to man for Birdie so they can get naturally confused. But you Pinata's trying to fall asleep. Don't let that happen. Ah, every key is that. I could definitely do that, I think. I'll just have to figure out how. Alright, boop. Here we go. From top to bottom. Here's a script. Oh, wait. Stop generating. Hang on. Hang on a moment. Let me just get back here. Day 1. There we go. Save and submit. There we go. There we go. That should help. Day 1 of the Hunger Games arena brings in a flurry of activities and events. These descriptions of each character's actions. Wardell, who had been lacking a crucial resource, receives a valuable gift of clean water from an unknown sponsor, providing him with a significant advantage in terms of hydration. This group of determined tributes, consisting of Lottie, Wilbur, CJ, Mr. Rossetti, and Luna, actively searches for other tributes, likely aiming to eliminate potential threats and secure their own survival. They're working together. I love that like odd team of CJ with like the fucking streamer Mr. Rossetti and Luna and shit. It's so nice. I really like fan fictions for that reason because they take the characters that shouldn't be in these situations and puts them in situations. Like Sonic doesn't belong in a high school. And yet there he is in high school. Hang on. There's some like serious scummage on my desktop over here. Or on my thingy. Ugh, worse. Where'd that significant scummage even come from? It's very visible on the gray background of this. Actually, I'm gonna clean my monitor later. Remind me. Another group, composed of Kix, Grams, Isabel, and Leif, embarks on a hunt for other tributes, showcasing their determination to navigate the arena, and engage in strategic confrontations. You like the song? Yeah, the spiders! I'm not reading through here, by the way. Although I could if you want to see my eyes more often. Yeah, you know what this works. I gotta scroll on the other thing. It's a little bit like... Can I just zoom in? I can zoom in, but it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't put it any more to the left. Hang on. Can I... Hang on 1 second. There we go. That fills space. How's that? Add quote? Yeah, I'll add that. Like I did that for you, fuckface. Sonic doesn't belong in a high school. It's true. It's true, like it or not. It's probably better that I do this anyway so I can actually talk in the microphone unlike a penis. Good, where was I? Brewster, Palve, and Gulliver form a formidable ally, or alliance, as they embark on a hunt for other tributes, working together to increase their chance of survival by eliminating competitors. I can't fucking read this. It's really hard. Oh wait, hang on, I can just make OBS bigger. Yes, OBS become bigger. Oh, good, perfect. Forgot punctuation, get fucked. I can go fix it later. Grapey, welcome. We're doing Hunger Games. We're doing this. Grapey. We're doing a text-based Hunger Games of the Animal Crossing characters, you know, for funsies. Because the finale of the last stream wasn't a finale. It felt like, hey, you can see my mouse since when? That's new. This doesn't happen during the, well, I was setting up for it. Where was I? Ah, right. Amidst the intensity and brutality of the Hunger Games, Orville, facing the harsh reality of the situation, finds himself questioning his own sanity, likely grappling with the psychological toll of the competition. Pete, Harriet, Leilani, and Digby seize the opportunity to raid LaBelle's camp while she's away, hunting, capitalizing on her absence to gather supplies and potentially weaken her competitor. Oh, the bastards. Yeah, cool, you made your OC into an Animal Crossing character, fuckface? Is it in the art channel? Oh, it's really cute. It's a sheep. I love that. The sheep characters are underrated. You don't see enough OCs that are sheeps. I really want to draw a bunch of like fake Animal Crossing characters, but hey, I haven't drawn since September, so. This song seems to be mixed with Cold as Ice. Is that another Silver Gunner thing? You think you did a dude like this once. Fuckface. Oh, the sheep, right. Yeah, robot arms are a popular thing. I think it's a robot arm at least. Where was I? Right here. Kick-Ass Ladder, known for his smooth musical skills, uses his stealth to steal from Layla without her noticing, demonstrating his resourcefulness in acquiring valuable items. Sahara, ever resourceful, collects fruit from a tree, ensuring a source of nourishment and sustenance in the midst of the Hunger Games. In a moment of desperation, Cyrus pleads with Flick, likely overwhelmed by the challenges and hardships of the competition. However, Flick chooses not to kill Cyrus, showing mercy and keeping him alive. Robo arm, robo legs, robo eye. You know, you just gotta get a bunch of robo parts. What song is this? This is main theme Yoshi's New Island Smash OST. There you go. Yeah, no, I'm just going through a Smash playlist honest right now. Because, hey, there's enough songs in here that are ballad music, and then you have Yoshi, which is just a nice reprieve. If that's what reprieve means, I'm not even certain, actually. kapp'n, Chip, and Nico form a trio and actively hunt for other tributes, strategizing their moves to eliminate opponents and increase their own chances of survival. The knowledgeable and studious Blathers takes the time to engage in the calm activity of fishing, potentially hoping to secure a source of food to sustain himself. This group, comprising of Katrina, Mabel, Reese, Tortimer, and Harvey, set out on a mission to hunt down other tributes, displaying their determination and resourcefulness in the face of the competition. I do like how even the similar things that, when they do the same things with each other, it describes the activity differently, which I dig. Alright, where I keep on looking away. Sable, the reserved hedgehog who runs the Able Sisters clothing shop, crafts a slingshot, potentially preparing herself for defensive measures and self-preservation. Pascal, the philosophical and laid-back otter, indulges in the love of fishing, finding solace in a moment of peace amidst the chaos of the game. Pelly, the dedicated and hard-working pelican who works at the town hall, focuses on gathering fire. Continue! Keep going! You can do it! Recognizing the importance of warmth and fire in these unforgivable environments. Who do you think is gonna win, by the way? Don't say Timmy, Tommy, or Lyra, because they're already dead. Good. Rover, known for his wandering and curious nature, collects fruit from a tree, securing a source of nourishment for himself in the ongoing competition. Nat, the bug-loving chameleon, takes a moment to engage with the beauty of the arena by picking flowers, finding a small respite from the intensity of the games. Hey, it is. Nice. Thomas Nook, you think Thomas Nook is gonna win? I mean, yeah, he is the nice cock man, isn't he? Nice cock. In a shocking act of aggression, Jack, the mischievous pumpkin-headed character, sets Tom Nook on fire with a Molotov cocktail, potentially eliminating a rival and asserting his dominance. Okay, so don't say Tom Nook. He didn't win. They'll sneak into the Hunger Games and win that way, Brian, by taking Grapey's VIP. Oh, I love that I can do that also if I wanted to. Just go into Birdie's channel and remove the VIP. Or Jack. You think Jack's gonna win? Makes more sense. I mean, hey, one thing transfers to another, right? Celeste, the stargazing owl, known for her curiosity about the cosmos, takes the opportunity to explore the arena, seeking new discoveries and potential disadvantages. Daisy, May, and Zipper, despite their seemingly innocent appearances, actively engage in hunting for other tributes, showcasing their determination and willingness to eliminate competitors. I definitely wanted Zipper in this competition the whole time, by the way, because he's a freaky asshole. Red, the sly and cunning fox who deals in art forgeries, takes a moment to pick flowers, potentially using them for his own strategic purposes. And tragically, Phyllis, in a stroke of misfortune, unknowingly consumes toxic berries, putting her own life in jeopardy without realizing the danger they pose. Day 1 of the Hunger Games proves to be eventful, with characters engaging in hunting, survival strategies, and unexpected acts of aggression or misfortune. Stage is set for further intense and challenging encounters as the competition unfolds. Only one person died that day, it was Phyllis. Oh shit, an arena event? I didn't know arena events could happen. Hang on, wild card. There's a fucking wild card situation. Alright. This is exciting. I didn't even know they could do arena events. Don't look, don't get the text. I'm trying my best not to read it either. Because the, a pitch black arena sounds like a not very cool environment. Not very good for each other. Do you think it's doing this, like, because only Phyllis died that last round? Maybe. Potentially. Oh, hey. Wait, hang on. I did that. There we go. Oh, I did another one of that. There we go. Yeah, I'm accidentally copying the indentation in some of these. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. This keeps on happening. Tortimer survives. Good. I accidentally read it. The short ones are very easy to just guess. I'm really hopeful. My wishes for this battle is that, Layla, the little baby turtle, does violence. I also hope Daisy May does violence. I want to see Nico also, like, gut someone with a knife. Like, that's just really exciting for me. I want people who know each other to betray one another is the thing. I want some drama. These are your Bongwater inhabitants, by the way. These are the ones from Bongwater. Just not just any NPCs. Nope, it's the one from Bongwater. They know me. I know them. Who can say I was involved? I can't. I'm just the guy posting the text into the chat GPT. Hey, by the way, while I was planning several murders, what did you guys get up to today? I intended to start the stream a bit earlier so I can get a good amount of you and Pinata in as well. But I ended up getting a bit sidetracked watching Steven Universe with Birdie. It started as we eating burgers and fries that my mom made. Very nice, very lovely. It's like, oh, sit down, watch a show or whatever while we eat. We go through like an episode 2 of Steven Universe, and then I say, okay, we can do one more. Foolishly, we get to a plot episode where Greg gets fucking kidnapped and taken into space, and they're like, well, we have to watch another, and another, and another, and another. Cool. You find the Majora's Mask in Breath of the Wild, and the game is so much better now, Brian. I should have told you about that. I thought you saw that during my streams. I was constantly wearing that shit. It's like, it's the Bacaba Mask, Lizard Mask, and Baba Mask at the same time. It's very nice. They know me. I'm in charge of this. I'm killing them. You can't say that. You don't know that. Okay. During the arena event, a pitch black darkness engulfs the arena. Or engulfs the surroundings, rendering visibility impossible for all tributes. Here's what unfolds for each character. What? An achievement? You're trying to warn me about an achievement? No. Lionel's take like 30 seconds to realize, oh, wait, this is Link. Yeah. I mean, Lionel's also take a little bit to engage you also if you don't have a weapon out. Like, if they see you, they'll look at you, they'll stare you down. But like, once you pull out your sword or your bow, they're like, oh, it's duel time, baby. So you can usually get away from them if you do that. They're surprisingly nice. Alright. Or if they just watch it for long enough. Alright. Despite the complete darkness, Mr. Rossetti manages to navigate the treacherous environment and successfully survives the ordeal. Maybe that's why? I mean, I think it's both. There's also a Lionel mask that makes him confused. There's both. Both those exist. But I think the Majora's Mask is only the first 3. Alright. In a tragic turn of events, Chip unknowingly comes in contact with a dangerous and lethal plant life, causing severe harm, potentially leading to his demise. Rip Chip. Rip Chip. Best dad. Taking advantage of the chaotic situation, Grams locates Brewster, who inadvertently made too much noise and swiftly eliminated him, showcasing her resourcefulness and survival instincts. Grams has slain Brewster. Aww. I don't have an audience sad sound, so that's what we got. All I got is the where is it? Where the fuck? Why is it not working? Yippee! There we go, and good. Good. I'll just keep this open. I'll just keep this up here. Brewster, yeah, unfortunate for Brewster. Flick and Jack, engaged in a fierce battle, lose their footing in the darkness, tumbling down a rugged hillside, meeting in a tragic end. Your favorite goth boy. Yippee! Nope. Gone. Cries. Man. Alright. Similarly, Leif and Isabel, caught in a skirmish, succumb to the precariousness of the environment, losing their balance and meeting a fatal fate. Well, there goes Leif and Isabel. Damn it, I really like Isabel. Right, so apparently there are other masks from Kilton that you're going to look for soon. Yeah, they're useless too now, unless you just want them because they're really cute. They make Link do cute little poses, like the animals. It's very adorable. And in a stroke of misfortune, kapp'n stumbles over an unseen rock in the darkness. Oh, it's supposed to be looking over here. Ultimately tumbling off a cliff and perishing. Rip kapp'n. Yippee! I keep on pushing the yippee button. There we go. You're hoping the mask works on every enemy. Man, most of them. You don't run into enough Lionels. It'd be too overpowered if it did every enemy. Let's see here. kapp'n died. These tributes successfully navigate the darkness and manage to stay alive despite the dangerous conditions, showcasing their resilience and adaptability. Cyrus, Harriet, Layla, Tortimer, Sarah, CJ, and Pave. Wow, that's a fat group of people to survive. Pretty good. Amidst the chaos, Digby's uncontrolled movements with her weapon lead to an unintended tragedy as she takes the life of Daisy May. Digby's a woman? Okay. Anyway, Digby murdered a child. Nope, wrong button. God damn it. Wow. The spitty fuckers in the water still notice you. The spitty fuckers in the water are spitty fuckers. You don't have to put up with them. They're a lot less... He's transgender, it's misgendering him. Is it? Or did they change their pronouns? Ah, you could be the asshole in this situation, maybe. But I don't know. Don't read into it. Pete, utilizing his skills and possibly taking advantage of KK Slider's inadvertent noisemaking, tracks down and eliminates him, furthering his own chance of survival. Wow. KK Slider just couldn't stop playing songs. Alright, where was I? Nico, like Chip earlier, unknowingly comes into contact with dangerous plant life, leading to severe consequences that could potentially result in his demise. I told it not to talk about the other characters! Oh well, whatever. It should be fine. Seizing the opportunity presented by Orville's noisemaking, Reese hunts him down and successfully eliminates him, further asserting her own survival. Who is Orville again? Oh yeah, he's a dodo. Pelly, Zipper, Leilani, Harvey, Katrina, and Red survive. These tributes manage to navigate the darkness, evading harm and staying alive in the process. I wish I could do image generation for this also, but it would take too long and be annoying. Rover, capitalizing on Wardell's inadvertent noise, locates him and eliminates him, seizing an opportunity for self-preservation. Similarly, Luna takes advantage of Lottie's noisemaking, successfully hunts her down, eliminating her from the competition. And in a tragic turn of events, Nat's uncontrolled movements with his weapon results in the unintended death of Label. As the darkness subsides, the survivors emerge, each grappling with the consequences of the arena event, preparing for the challenges that lie ahead. Do a single one? I'd have to find a good one. I don't know which image generators are good anymore. Alright, and here we don't have to go to ChatGPT. There you go. 23 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tommy. Lyle. Timmy. Tom Nook. Phyllis. Chip. Brewster. Flick. Jack. Leif. Isabel. kapp'n. Wardell. Daisy May. KK Slider. Nico. Orville. Mabel, Celeste, Blathers, Gulliver, Lottie, and Label. That's too many deaths. That's a lot of them. It's amusing to see that the Majora's Mask somehow wound up in some random ass chest. Same. Why is the playlist done? Continue. Keep going. Go. Motherfucker. End of playlist? What do you mean end of playlist? What do you mean end of playlist bullshit? No end of playlist. End of playlist. Oh no. Something's happening on YouTube. Uh-oh. My browser lagged and then it changed to a different video. But the video is not playing. Creepy post. Ground team from Super Mario Smash Bros. Ultimate do not bleed but breathe from the eye. Should you put on SR? I don't know what that is. I don't know what SR is. Oh, there we go. Ground theme? No. Ground theme. Ground theme! That's ground theme again. Shuffle. There we go. That's better. Alright, so everyone's dead. Let's see everyone's status. Let's see here. There's the deceased. Harvey's killed a person. Reese killed someone. Zipper's already got 2 kills under his belt. Oh, who can be surprised, honestly? Kix has killed 1 person. Orville's killed a person. Nat's killed a person. Pete killed someone. Grams, Leilani, Rover, not surprised. Jack, Digby, Luna. Jack, Digby, and Luna. There's been a surprising amount of murders this time around. But I guess, like, the Darkness event did provide everyone a good opportunity to either kill or die. So, that's a great way to eliminate half the cast immediately. Just snap them out of existence. Good. How do I like that shit? Alright. Oh god, I gotta scroll all the way to the bottom. Please, proceed.
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. You are not the guy.
That's right, that was my fusion calculator. Don't look at the fusion calculator. You are not the guy. I had a guy, but you are not the guy. Love it. You're not the guy, Luigi. Oh. It ain't so. Alas, poor Luigi is not the guy. By the way, they edible it, just so you know. Thank you for the baby, Brian. This is Donkey Kong music. Whatever, it's fine. I'm just copying and pasting things anyway. Yeah, we got to the part in Steven Universe where the Greg gets abducted into space and put in a human zoo, and after every episode they decide to hit you with that good cliffhanger. And Birdie couldn't deal with it and had to watch more and more with me. And I'm honestly just glad that they didn't watch that show while it was airing. I don't know if any of you guys watched Steven Universe while it was airing, but it was awful. Things would happen, and then you wouldn't get, like, the results for, like, 7 months. They'd leave you on a cliffhanger, and it's like, bye-bye, see you in the next Steven Bomb. Digby's pronouns are she, her in the simulator? Yep. Sometimes that's just how it is, I guess. I noticed that earlier, actually, when I was setting it up, but I forgot to change it. It did that to someone else during the other simulator as well. I forget who, though. The starvation competition. Yes, Krillini, welcome. There's already been a lot of murders. There was a Darkness event. Welcome. Yeah, Brian, the art style of Steven Universe is too off-putting for you to watch. Off-putting? It's... art style. It looks better than Ren and Stimpy for me. I hate the old ugly Ren and Stimpy fucking, like... what was it? What was that show? Rocket Powered? Real Monsters. I hate that ugly stuff. Rugrats couldn't handle it. Steven Universe looks poorly drawn to you. It's just simply drawn. All the backgrounds are beautiful, though. It's simply drawn, which I dig. I like just being able to digest a character in a cartoon. You know? Kind of like Rick and Morty from Rick and Morty are both also simply designed. It's pretty good. But oh well. Don't lick the toad. Do not lick Diva. You can't get into any cartoon that has modern and lazy art style. That's just what they learned from the college. It's got the it's got a name for it. I forget what it is because they all like learned and studied under like the same college. So they share a lot of tendencies and they live in the same circles together. Gravity Falls is good though. Give Gravity Falls a chance. Look past the art style and listen in for the story. Gravity Falls is great. Like out of all of them, I would suggest that one. And just not cringe the fan base. Anyway. It's night 1. It's night 1. That was just the first day, dude. During the first night at the Hunger Games arena, the remaining tributes engage in various activities as they grapple with the challenges and dangers of the surroundings. Here's a description of their actions. You watched a few episodes of Gravity Falls while high. It was okay. It gets better after like the first couple episodes. Every one of those like great story-based like shows are just driven by pretty much garbage for like the first like 10 episodes or so, just to like get you used to the characters, you know. Have you noticed that? I was like, Adventure Time did that, Rick and Morty did that, Steven Universe, Gravity Falls, Starverses did that. Craig of the Creek is doing that. I haven't gotten that far, but Craig of the Creek's doing that. There's something else. Amphibia. Amphibia did a lot of fucking around before getting to the story. Haven't finished Amphibia yet. I want to though. It's about frogs. There was another one. There was another one. It's gone. Oh, regular show. You hate the ending of Star Versus? Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't good. Oops. Oh well. Unfortunate for them. Recognize the need for vigilance and rest. Mr. Rossetti and Harvey take turns sleeping, ensuring that one of them remains awake. Read through this way. Remains awake to keep watch for potential threats. See, I'm trying to like do this, like while I'm reading, but realizing that I'm not even talking to the fucking camera while I'm doing this, even though I'm trying to. Dumbass. It's gonna sound bad for the first half of the stream, but that's okay. Realizing the severity of her infection, Grams makes an effort to treat it, likely utilizing any available resource and medical knowledge to alleviate her condition. Infection? I hope Grams is okay. She's like, I'm rooting for Grams, honestly. Grams and Layla. Understanding the importance of maintaining awareness. Sable, Pete, Katrina, and Kix take turns sleeping to ensure that at least one of them is awake and alert at all times. Why are we listening to this? Is this Mario Paint? Yep, Mario Paint medley. Meow meow. It's been an hour and a half. It's been a minute and a half. I haven't noticed that was. It was that. Good shit. Amazing. I'm all about that. Where are we? Right, I scrolled up a little bit. Seeking comfort and warmth in the harsh environment, Digby manages to convince Pave to snuggle with her, providing both physical and emotional support. Pave. Of course it'd be Digby and Pave. I'm not saying anything, but of course. In a shocking act of aggression, Cyrus targets Wilbur and swiftly throws a knife into his head, resulting in a swift and brutal death. Cyrus! Overwhelmed by the challenges and hardships of the Hunger Games, Harriet pleads with Red to end her suffering. However, Red chooses not to comply, opting to keep Harriet alive. Recognize the potential dangers of an untreated infection, Rover attempts to address its condition, utilizing any available means to mitigate the impact on his health. You think that because one of them got like bopped in the nose earlier that that's happening? They're treating themselves? Overwhelmed by the circumstances, Luna implores Layla to end her life. However, Layla refuses, choosing to spare Luna's life despite her desperate plea. Really quick, let me just like scroll up and remind you. This is Layla.
I will not kill you. I'm not like them. I can't even carry hatchet.
Oh, that's just me setting up for the next one. Why? Why Donkey Kong? It just keeps on going, doesn't it? Hey, look, Metroid music. Brian. Metroid music mentioned. Awesome. Metroid! Oh, tensions rise as Nat, Zipper, and Reese engage in a fight, but amidst the chaos, Zipper decides to flee the scene. However, Nat manages to overpower Reese, resulting in his untimely demise. His? Okay, Reese is dead, I guess. Wait, is that how it worked out? Yep, Nat killed Reese. Okay, Reese is also a dude. I didn't even notice that. It's really. I like how you're able to like know that. All of Metroid music sounds the same to me. I'm surprised you were able to like pick it apart which specific one it was. All Metroid music sounds the same to me. Pascal and Leilani engage in a conversation, discussing the remaining tributes and perhaps strategizing their next moves in the competition. Leilani's the mommy, by the way. In an attempt to find solace and relaxation, Sahara tries to lull herself to sleep by singing a song, finding comfort in her own melodic voice. Recognizing the importance of companionship and safety in numbers, CJ opens his shelter to allow Pelly inside, fostering a sense of unity and protection. Tragically, Tortimer's untreated injuries prove fatal as he succumbs to his wounds, succumbing to the lack of medical attention and care. As the night falls, the tributes face a mixture of emotions, ranging from desperation to strategic planning. Each decision and action made during this crucial time will impact their chance of survival as they navigate the treacherous landscape of the Hunger Games. I like how you brought up the Lily emote when I started doing the girl voice. We'll see Lily later, don't worry. Lily's in the next set. Oh boy, I'm excited to see Lily kill. Killy. Huh. Right. Don't look at the text. Don't look at it. It'll be spoilers. It'll spoil you. Oh no, I scrolled down. I'm simply copying them like front to back not noticing anything in the middle. I'm very good at ignoring things when I want to. That's just how it is about being a streamer, I notice. It's getting a lot easier for me to ignore shit intentionally instead of on accident for once. Oh, scroll down again.
OMG, so I just watched the actual show version of You Are Not the Guy
Did
and
it again.
it feels so wrong now because it's like a normal human speech but feels wrong.
Wait, so you watched the actual episode of Breaking Bad where he says, "You are not the guy," but you heard it how it was unremixed? That's so sad, I'm sorry. Did it lower the quality of You Are Not the Guy, or did it lower the quality of the show? Pokemon. It's fine. Pokemon music is fine. For now. For now, I'll accept the Pokemon theme, because I'm not actually reading anything out. Alright. Here we go. Next set. Who's ready for it? No, wait, hang on. I gotta... Day 2. I gotta... edit this. Sorry, it's day 2. Try again, please. Save and stop generating. Save and submit. It didn't lower the quality, but it was just jarring here normally. I kind of get that. I used to listen to the... What song is this? We Fit Plus medley? Why does it have lyrics sung by clouds? Anyway, I used to listen to this remix of like Umbrella by Rihanna. But it was like slightly sped up. I didn't realize it for longest time. And so listen to the actual version of Umbrella. It just felt wrong and bad. Goodbye, Wing Fit Plus medley. You're silly.
You're so silly. You're so silly head.
Day 2 in the Hunger Games arena brings a new set of challenges and encounters for the remaining tributes. A description of their actions. Overwhelmed by the intensity and harshness of the Hunger Games, Zipper succumbs to despair and takes his own life, unable to cope with the challenges he faces. Wait, no, it's fine. Engaged in a tense knife fight, Rover sees an opportunity and forcefully pushes Cyrus off a cliff, effectively eliminating him as a threat. That's good, because Cyrus was really good at throwing knives and killing people. Like, he was getting a surprising amount of kills in there. That son of Cyrus falling. Kix launches an attack on Luna, but Luna, displaying agility and quick thinking, manages to escape, evading potential harm. It's not a He-Man meme song where it goes, hey! That's actually a real song. Oh yeah, I know the actual real song. I listened to it in a car ride on the way to high school once. I was like, wait, this is an actual song. It's really good. I like the original song. I don't even think the Hey Yeah version is pitched up. I think it's like a different person singing it. Granted, at a different pace. Where was I? Recognizing the need to gather resources for survival, Nat and Pete decide to split up, each taken on the task of searching for ancestral supplies on their own. Your friend is oblivious to the meme. Woof. Excuse me. So Hey Yeah meme fucked them up. That's like one of the best ones. It's like it's so good at traversing time and not dying. It's perfect. Kelly, welcome. Are you here for Viva Pinata? Viva Pinata will be right after the animals kill each other. So give that a bit. Hello, Kelly. Utilizing the time available, Mr. Rossetti hones his archery skills, aiming to prove his chances in potential combat situations and enhance his overall survival capabilities. We're doing Hunger Games. You're not Holmes, but you're here. Where are you? Are you watching this on... Oh, good, Maydress. Are you watching this on, mobile? Kelly shows up, and he's immediately like, ah, Maydress! Maydress for Viva Pinata and the Hunger Games. Alright. Where's this? Let me, like, on it inside out this thing first. And then I'll turn on the BRB screen real fast, because wearing a shirt underneath this thing is not comfortable, plus it looks bad. Tell Qua we said hello. Tell Qua we said hello. I forgot about Qua. Qua! You're at Kua's house. You should be home in an hour. Alright, got it. Right, sweet. Let me just go ahead and BRB real fast. Oh, I can still read your message. I can still not mute myself. I was wearing one of my favorite shirts, One Wolf Moon. You're gonna make me take it off? Because you're thirsty for boys in maid dresses? Stop it. Ugh. Get myself up. Oh, hang on. Hair's caught. Oh no. No, I don't. I've done this plenty of times. Oh wait, hang on. Where's the apron part? Hang on. There's an apron missing. Chin again, tits out? Yes. Tits out again. Hang on, the apron part is crucial. The apron part is so necessary. You guys want the apron part, right? Hang on. Hang on. Stop that. Stop.
No. Hi, everybody.
There it is.
Hi, Kelly.
I found it. I got it. They're fixing my collar.
It's bugging me.
Even though I love my collar being bad and broken.
Okay, but one side is completely tucked in. You can pop your collar, but just like don't have it tucked into the dress. Come on.
I heard man 3 through the headset on the table. I just hear faintly in the distance. Add quote tits out again. Yeah, do it. Do it. I didn't realize man would have a cooldown, by the way.
Do you want me to tie that in the back?
Nah, it's fine. Alright, perfect. Alright, cool. Here we go. There's a little bow tie. There's your poofs. I have like these like tassels, these strings that should go around here so I can have little ribbons. But they fell out and I don't know how to put them back in. And here's the rest of it. You want a tussle? There you go. Man, warm up. You don't need to be cool. What do you mean? Cool. Cool? Man, it's already too hot in here. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. You're sweating. Cat ears. Bryce doesn't put the thing on. Why do I always lose one of the cat ears? I got one. Oh, hang on. There you go. One more. Where's the other one? Where is it? Oh. That's a little bow tie. I always stuff them down back here. They don't move. I don't know how this happens. What if one of the cat ears is missing? Where would the other cat ear have even gone? The cat ear is missing. The cat ear has up and walked away. And now I'm sweatier. That's unfortunate. But at least I've got bunny ears. Ignored fuckface. Tell Birdie said man tits. Birdie! They said man tits. Do something about it, please! There's a miscreant in our chat. There you go. There's your bunny ears. There's your bunny ears. How you like that? I heard the man again. There you go. And let me, yeah. The light. There we go. Are they easy to see? Vaguely. That's pretty good. They're only kind of visible, but that's okay. I'll try to find the ears off stream. Fuckface, nipples. Oh god damn it! Why are you guys fighting like this? Why does there have to be a war in the channel? Anyway, where were we? Dudes killing dudes. I don't know where it would have gone. Like, I put it in the same place every time. Like, what the fuck? What's up with that? Ussy butts. Thanks. We finally got a butts from Buttspot. Unsurprising. There you go. You like this? You ready to begin? Your announcer in a maid dress and bunny ears? Good shit. I'm down. Hang on, the Xbox controller turned off. I don't want the Xbox turning off. It takes forever to turn back on. Alright, where were we? They split up. Alright, good. Mr. Seti did his training. Yep. Here we go. Noticing smoke rising in the distance, indicating the presence of another tribute or potential resource, Digby consciously chooses not to investigate, possibly prioritizing self-preservation over potential risks. I want to see blood. I want to see violence. I don't want to see Nintendo Land or title theme to Nintendo Patrickade or Electroplankton. That just sounds wet. I can't be doing that one. It's lovely, but I can't. There we go. Every time I look away from this thing, it's gone. Every single time I look away. Where I was missing. Great. Okay. Understanding the significance of fire for warmth and other purposes, Sable takes it upon herself to search for firewood, ensuring the availability of this crucial resource. Resourceful and determined, Layla crafts a wooden spear, arming herself with potential encounters and improving her chance of defense. Why are you guys like this? Leilani is fortunate to receive a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, acquiring a valuable tool that can serve multiple purposes in the arena. I always forget they can get sponsors, and how Wardell definitely got some water and did nothing with it. Why are you guys doing this? Why are you like playing like Uno with swear words? Cock. Clit. I raise you a pussy? Ah! Play your last pathetic card and let's end this duel. Cunt! Cool. Good. Where was I? Similarly, Pascal is bestowed with a hatchet from an anonymous sponsor, providing it with an added advantageous tool for survival and potential combat. Pave attempts to spear a fish using a trident, utilizing his creativity to secure a food source. Recognize the benefits of collaboration. CJ and Harriet join forces, working together to increase their chance of survival and accomplishing tasks more efficiently. Let's see here. Equipped with hunting skills, Harvey ventures out to search for prey, seeking to secure a source of sustenance and potentially eliminating competitors. I like how Harvey has gone to like full kill mode. He's gone kill mode. Results screen. do you ever think results screen would be on this? Wow, it's also got the victory. It's also got the victory things. I really like that music a lot. That trophy shop. It's still very recognizably Smash, but that's fine. Faced with potential confrontation, Red chooses to avoid engagement and flees from Katrina, possibly prioritizing her own safety over potential altercation. It loves the word altercation. Sarah launched an attack on Grams, but Grams, displaying resilience and agility, managed to evade the assault and escape unharmed. Grams is a fucking ninja. Recognizing the importance of hydration, Pele embarks on a search for a water source, ensuring her own well-being and survival. Day 2 proves to be a mix of strategic decision-making, resource gathering, and potential encounters between the remaining tributes. With each passing day, the competition intensifies, and survivors must continue to adapt and make calculated moves to stay alive. You ready for the next round? Oh yeah, I forgot Zipper killed himself. Alright, 5 cannonball shots can be heard in the distance. Oh, cock. 5. Wilbur. Reese. Tortimer. Zipper. And Cyrus. Poor Cyrus. I was really hoping he would go far. What with his ability to kill. Hey. Hello, Eep. This is the fucker who keeps on breaking into the room, by the way. Over there. Oh, he's so fat. Big fat boy. I would keep him here, but I'm warm. I don't want orange hair all over me. Really, Cyrus only got 1 kill, but he at least attempted like plenty more kills. Zipper wasn't able to grapple with his murders. Wow, Nat has killed 2 people. Out of the living people, did you expect Digby to get this far? This is like when you're watching Total Drama Island and you're like, oh, there's no way Cody's gonna get that far in this season. Cody's gonna get voted out at some point. And then Cody just keeps on not being voted out. That's what this feels like. Well, with Digby. Who do I want to win? Who do you want to win that's the character that's still here? I'm thinking I'm so partial towards Layla, Grams, and Leilani. Like, I want one of these 3 to live. Y'all are just talking about swear words in the chat. That's it? That's all you get? Oh, there's that again. It's just swear words. It's just dirty talk. It's toilet. It's toilet talk. All right. Night 2. I thought. Okay, so does it go to like 2 day parts and like 2 night parts, or what? I thought the last time was night 2. Oh well. I probably could have been wrong. Oh, uh-oh, I did it again. You want red to win for the meme? What's the meme? You want red to win for the meme? Is there a meme? Red seems like a competent character. He's already like a sly cunt. He already does murders. Or at least he had in the past. He used to be called Crazy Red, so... Can you really believe he hasn't done shady deals? Red's a shady motherfucker. Like, if he canonically killed someone, it'd be Red. I mean, yeah. Alright. As night falls on day 2 of the Hunger Games arena, the surviving tributes engage various activities to ensure their safety, tend their wounds, and find solace amidst the challenging circumstances. Here's a description of their actions. Recognizing the seriousness of his infection, Rover makes another attempt to treat it, doing his best to alleviate the symptoms and prevent it from worsening. I didn't realize Rover had an infection. Did I? Did he get infected last round? Infected. Alright. Seeking a brief reprieve from the harsh reality of the games, Kix, Grams, Red, and Layla engage in storytelling, sharing ghost stories and momentarily lighten the mood and distract themselves from the gravity of the situation. I like Grams hanging out with these three. Also, Layla and Grams. I like how they're like always together. And Leilani's just out doing her own shit.
Rover has hepatitis.
Rover got hepatitis during the Hunger Games. Pascal, in his resourceful nature, attempts to start a fire for warmth, cooking, and other purposes. However, despite his efforts, he struggles to ignite a flame, facing difficulties in his endeavor. Seeking a secure and elevated location to rest, Harvey climbs a tree, finding a temporary refuge where he can recuperate and conserve his energy. Displaying compassion and camaraderie, Seiji welcomes Mr. Rossetti into his shelter, providing with a safe place to rest and reinforce their bond as allies. CJ has been playing it really safe during this entire game. He's been besties with everyone. He's really good, like, being like, hey, let's be coolio with each other. And they're just cool with it. Like, yeah, I'll let this annoying bastard be my friend. Amidst the tribulations and dangers of the Hunger Games, Harriet takes a moment to reminisce and reflect on her home, likely drawing strength and solace from her memories. Oh wait, hang on. You know what'll make the bunny ears more visible? No, never mind. Unfortunate. There's no good lighting in here. One day I'll have good lighting. Red has killed people. Rossetti wants to kill people. True. I believe that. Did I talk about Harriet? Yes, I did. Recognize the advantages of heightened seclusion. Nat ascends a tree, seeking a secure spot to rest and keep a watchful eye on the surroundings. Lyle covers up murders. Lyle got fucking, like, axed in the head instantly. I'm glad. The insurance man. Showing compassion and empathy, Pave attends to Luna's wounds, doing his best to provide comfort and care, thereby strengthening their alliance and fostering trust. Hurt the clown? Yeah, we can hurt the clown real fast. Cool. Who the fuck is Lyle? Lyle's the otter. Remember the otter? I would pull up a picture of him, but he's long gone now, and I don't want to go to Google. It's capturing my goddamn Google Chrome. What if I see like Lyle's cock in the first page of Google? What if? What would happen? It can happen. You used to look up like Papyrus Undertale, and the first thing would be Papyrus's dick. It was a dangerous time. Dude, Google sucks nowadays. Have you noticed that? Like, have you noticed how like the only way you're able to get like the results you want from Google is your search result and then Reddit. Otherwise, you're gonna get like advertisements and shit like that. It's super sad. The weight of the situation and constant danger start to take a toll on Sable's mental state. She begins to question her sanity, grappling with the overwhelming circumstances. Final results. We party you. Thanks. Oh, the dark room. The dark realm must have your spice. You didn't search for Reddit pages, so you haven't had that issue? I mean, I usually get my answer. Like, I look up a question, I get articles. I get articles, all talking about like a thing, like a question in like a video game or a movie or whatever. But if I just look up Reddit, boom, there it is.
You skipped Samus victory team.
I like how you're able to notice that was Samus's victory theme from the first 2 seconds of it. Okay, but that's the thing. Like, I look up like YouTube clip cutter, and what I get is ad, and like spyware, like bunch of shit that doesn't work and is bad and ugly. But like, I look up Reddit, it's like, there we go. There's one that works. There's one that works and is fast and is free. Get an ad blocker. It's not that they're ads. It's that the links to websites that are being advertised by Google. I have an ad blocker. I have so many ad blockers. It's amazing. But like, it can still affect the results, the search results. It's annoying. Google used to be so much better. Oh well. I just don't search for things anymore. I just take a guess and I roll with it. Aware of the potential threats around her, Katrina defends her fire and resources, warding off Leilani, Digby, and Pelly, who may have attempted to approach her for warmth and supplies. She fends off the others. Does that mean she killed them? Get a better ad blocker. Google is ass. Google is ass. Your ad blocker removes those Google ads. So when you search something, is your thing not immediately like 5 different websites that just have a list of like fucking top places where you can find Koroks and Breath of the Wild or shit like that? Just articles. Articles. It's all articles. So if I have a question and I look it up, I'm just gonna get like an article that has like top 10 health issues with what's wrong with your shoulder. But you go to Reddit, you get somewhere that's good. Give me something to Google. I don't fucking know. Like watch Lucifer online HD. Stream Lucifer online free. Look up that and then do it for Reddit. Try both results. See what happens. Understanding the importance of maintaining vigilance, Sahara and Pete take turns sleeping, ensuring that one of them remains alert to keep watch for any potential dangers. A nice night. As the night progresses, the tributes engage in actions aimed at survival, healing, and maintaining their mental well-being. The camaraderie and alliances formed within this group become crucial elements in their bid to outlast their opponents. Good. Now we're getting somewhere. The characters are bonding. The characters will betray one another. It's day 3. Welcome to day 3. You excited? I'm excited. I want to see what happens. Someone, like, everyone's friends with each other. Someone's going to betray someone else. And I'm looking forward to it. I want it to happen. I want someone to take him out. I want Layla to take someone out with an arrow. Just, and then like Luna just falls over. You know? You got Netflix and first results because it's on Netflix? Yeah, but that's not watch online for free. That's watch online for costing money. Not good. Advertised. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. You want to watch Lucifer online for free. Online and HD streaming. Without paying for it. Oh, uh-oh. You don't see that. Those were spoiling the deaths. It's not advertising, that's logical SEO. Ah. But you didn't get what you want, did you? You got paid for. Goku.2 is your go-to website. Goku. Hey, I'm Goku. I'm not gonna click that link. I'm not gonna click it. I know better than that. I know better than to click links. Especially when I don't know where they go to. Maybe I'll look it up later. I'll look it up first. Zoro.2 is better. Stop it. Now do it for Reddit and go see like where you can watch it for free. It'd be very nice. On day 3, the remaining tributes continue their struggle for survival, facing new challenges and making strategic decisions. Here's a description of their actions. Recognize the importance of making a weapon. Red crafts a wooden spear, arming himself for potential encounters, enhancing his chance of defenses. In an unfortunate turn of events, Mr. Rossetti sustains an injury, potentially due to a misstep or accident, hindering his physical ability and adding to the challenges he faces. You compare that get spanked by Twitch if people link this stuff? Yeah. You probably shouldn't just like post links that aren't like YouTube or memes. You might get whacked. You're gonna get whacked. You're gonna get taken out back. Can I delete those links? Oh, can I? All right. You want me to do it? I don't know how. That was watch anime online. God damn, you made me click the link by accident. You fool! What have you done? I can't delete the links because I don't know how. Not through OBS. Hang on, I can do it. I can do it via the other browser's not being captured. I'm a mod, yeah, and I don't know how to delete specific messages. Turn on shield mode? What is shield mode? Chat will be cleared and any settings selected in shield mode and be immediately activated. I don't want chat to be cleared. Oh well. Just don't be posting things and I just won't worry about it. How's that sound? How does that sound? We just won't worry about that. Do not activate shield. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look appetizing. I'm just gonna ignore shield as best I can. Clears the whole chat. No way. Anyway, Digby attempts to spear fish, seeking to secure a source of sustenance and increasing his chance of survival. Where's Barry to delete this? Installing Stardew Valley mods, I think. What? Brian wants to delete links because I don't know how.
I don't know how.
They don't know how. You see, I used to just be able to click a button and it would go away, but that button's gone. And I don't know how to bring it back is the thing. Heather, where are you? Heather's sleepy. Don't worry, it's fine, Brian. You don't need to panic. Just don't worry about it. So fuckface and Krillin to get bopped. Their issue, not mine. They got bonked. If they come back and try and like band evade, then sure, that's fine by me. Employing her persuasive skills, Katrina convinces Harvey to spare her life, exploiting his empathy and trust. However, in a shocking turn, she betrays his kindness and eliminates him herself, showcasing her ruthless nature and determination to survive. I love Katrina. That's a girl boss. You was not bonked. Ah, but what if? Keep it up. We'll see. I don't have control over who and who does not get bonked. I should put my hair up in like a little bunny bun, just like a sweet bun real fast, because the maid dress is dark in tone, which does not the hair look good in. I'm struggling to do this with the bunny ears on. Uh-oh. The ears are getting involved. There we go. Where's my hair at? There it is. I'm using my webcam as a mirror, by the way. I'm trying my best. The ears were not helpful. Now I'm just like a mini lop. It's okay. Yippee! Yippee! Oh wait, you know I should like do that one. Do that one. There you go. How's that? That ain't better? Yippee! I wish they had bells on them. The cat ears had bells. These ones don't. It's so sad. Recognize the value of honing her archery skills. Grams takes the time to practice, improving her accuracy and increasing her chances of success in potential combat situations. Layla and CJ, acting as a duo, actively search for other tributes, trying to eliminate them and strengthen their position in the Hunger Games. Layla and CJ, being besties with everyone. Curiosity driving her, Harriet ventures deeper into the arena, exploring her surroundings in hopes of finding valuable resources or potential advantages. Seeking an elevated vantage point, Leilani climbs to higher ground, possible to gain a better perspective of the area and potential threats. Sahara launches an attack on Sable, aiming to eliminate her as a competitor. However, Sable's agility and resourcefulness allows her to escape the assault, narrowly evading harm. Good shit. You beat Unpacking? How did you like it, fuckface? I really liked Unpacking. I thought it was cute. Luna stumbles upon a river within the area, a valuable find that will provide a reliable source of water, increasing her chance of survival and replenishing her supplies. You like how the simulator almost never uses like any of the stuff that it tells you and actually keeps it for the story. Do you like how it never actually like comes in handy? Like no one ever like dies of or like dehydration typically. They had a baby. They had a baby. Pascal loses his footing and falls into a frozen lake. Unable to escape or find a way back to safety, he tragically drowns, meeting a sorrowful end. Rip Pascal, I guess? Man. Stick that in your skillet and eat it. Acting together, Pelly, Kix, and Pave embark on a hunt for other tributes. Working as a team to limit their chance of survival. Man, what the hell does Pascal say? When he gives you some like some high advice. I forget. Even though I did that thing 1,000 times. Where we at? Fueled by determination and the desire to eliminate a competitor, Nat engages in a chase after Pete, hoping to catch up to him and neutralize the threat he poses. Nat's just hungry for death. The weight of the Hunger Games takes a toll on Rover's mental state, causing him to question his sanity as he grapples with intense and challenging circumstances. Fuck. As the tributes must constantly adapt, strategize, and confront the harsh realities of the situation. Oh, yeah, I completely missed like the first part of the paragraph. I'm bad at reading things. Weird that I'm explaining the first 2 hours of this reading. The tributes must constantly adapt, strategize, and confront the harsh realities of the situation. They're asked to determine their fate and to navigate the treacherous arena, where each decision can mean the difference between survival and demise. What if I did the villager one next stream? Now I'll do this one before Viva Pinata again. Because I didn't realize it'd take this long. Alright, 2 cans just here in the distance. Rip these poor fuckers. Yeah, no one really got any extra kills, did they? Nah. Nothing that was worth it. Although Grams is good at archery now. So let's keep that in mind. I want archery to like have a crossbow and just do someone. Oh wait, night 3. There we go. Blink. CJ defeats Grams in a fight. I read it out loud. God damn it. I couldn't help it. It was so sad. But yeah, Unpacking was adorable. I loved every little bit of it. I got it on my computer because thankfully I could just kind of get rid of it when I was done with it. I learned my mistake after getting Donut County on the Switch. Like, I beat it, and I was just kind of on my Switch forever. And like, I don't necessarily like want it there, you know? Like, getting little weird indie games on that console just doesn't feel right after a little while. It's like, Donut County has been there for years. The icon, I haven't touched that shit. It's a little bit unfortunate. Because, like, I'm done with it. I'll never come back to it, probably. It's barely even worth streaming, honestly. Alright, there we go. Next set. Just uninstall games. Yeah, but, like... then you won't know you have it, which is the problem. There's 2 sides to every story. Like, I want to know that I have it, but I don't want to, like, look at it. like... how can you go to my Steam library whenever I want to and go through different organized folders? Just re-download software screen? Yeah, I'll never go there. It's a situation that I'm just bitching to bitch about. There's no actual problem here. But you know, everyone needs a reason to bitch, right? CJ engages in a physical altercation with Grams, managing to overpower her. However, instead of delivering a fatal blow, he shows mercy, choosing to spare her life, possibly recognizing their shared experiences or forming a temporary alliance. Oh wait, the night settles in, remaining tributes engaged in various activities. Nice job, CJ! CJ wins! Displaying a range of emotions and forming unexpected connections. Here's a description of actions. Great. I could not go through that sentence at all. Hang on. I need some Tootsie Loop. The water tastes wrong. So I'm not a fan of it right now. Samus victory. It went back to Samus victory. Samus! Saturday Night Live featuring Samus Aran! Despite her efforts, Sahara struggles to ignite a fire, leaving her without comfort, without comforting warmth and protection. It provides. What's wrong with me? Am I just that baked? Is that the issue? She resigns herself to a chilly night's sleep, enduring the cold and hoping for a better outcome in the days to come. I think I just expected that explanation to be smaller is what happened. Very good descriptive, though. Very good descriptive. In a fierce confrontation, Layla gains the upper hand over Pave, overpowering him and ultimately delivering a fatal blow, eliminating him as a threat in the Hunger Games. Just a reminder, this is Layla, this is Pave. I guess love loses, thanks to Layla. So, great job, Layla. You murdered Pave in just a day before. It was a day before Pride Month, Layla. Come on, come on. Oh no, Layla. Luna spots a fire in the distance, likely set by another tribute. However, rather than approaching or seeking shelter, she chooses to remain hidden, cautious and wary of potential dangers. Where's the start of this sentence? Here we go. In a shocking act of brutality, Mr. Rossetti uses a sword to decapitate Kix, swiftly ending his life. This violent act demonstrates the depths to which the remaining tributes are willing to go to secure their survival. Damn, Mr. Rossetti! He finally pulled it off! The murder of his dreams. Recognizing the importance of tending to an infection, Katrina takes the initiative to heal it. Gosh, gas my system. Attempting to alleviate the symptom and prevent further complications that would jeopardize the chance of survival. Here's what I'll do. I'll zoom in a little more. There we go. Bigger text. Bigger text means bigger reading. That's right. There you go. In a moment of connection and vulnerability, Harriet and Sable share personal stories, possibly aiming to strengthen their bond and find solace in one another during this arduous journey of the Hunger Games. The Hungry Games. The starvation activity. Taking a moment to reflect and find solace in the beauty of the night sky, Digby gazes up, finding a sense of peace amidst the chaos of the arena. Meanwhile, Kix's head is rolling down a mountain. Spotting a fire nearby, likely created by another tribute, Rover chooses not to approach it, opting to remain concealed and prioritize the safety over potential resources. Pelly endeavors to start a fire, understanding the importance of warmth, light, and cooking. However, despite her efforts, she faces challenges and fails to ignite a sustainable flame. Red engages in a brutal encounter with Nat, inflicting severe injuries upon him. However, rather than prolonging his suffering, Red ends Nat's pain, granting him a merciful death. Man, Nat was going out for blood also, so like that was like two of our like the biggest killers. The empty tummy entertainment. Oh no. I got the grumblies that only entertainment can satisfy. In a tender moment of connection amidst the chaos, Leilani and Pete find solace in each other's presence, offering comfort and support by holding hands, drawing strength from the shared experiences. Pete is like a simp for Pelly, by the way. So that's fun that he's hanging out with the mom. As the night progresses, the tributes navigate a complex web of alliances, survival instincts, and personal introspection. Their actions reflect in their individual strategies and emotional states as they face the unpredictable, unforgiving arena of the Hunger Games. Hey, I've never had a Hunger Games go on this long. And Digby's still alive. Alright. Ooh, the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, and weapons. And memoirs to the tribute's family. Oh, this'll get the ball rolling. This'll get the ball rolling. Okay. This'll poke the bear a little bit. Okay. This next round might be fun. I'm looking forward to. Do not read the text. You'll be spoiled and I'll cry. I'm trying my best to do it also. Just take the first sentence and just move over to the other side. What is this? This is like the target test music, right? Or Smash Run. Remember Smash Run on the 3DS, by the way? I really liked doing Smash Run. Maybe that was just because I was in high school and like could actually play with friends for the first time in my life. Like, you know, those games that you're supposed to play with friends. Adosi, the Empty Tamusi Entertainment. Empty Tamusi! As the feast is announced, a renewed sense of anticipation fills the arena. The cornucopias are replenished with essential items and sentimental memoirs of the tribute's families, providing a brief respite from the relentless challenges they faced. Here's a description of the tribute's choices and their outcomes. Cautious and perhaps wary of the potential danger, Sable opts to stay away from the feast, choosing to rely on her existing resources and skills rather than exposing herself to potential threats. I really like how ChatGPT gets it. Like, they understand. Leilani notices a staff leaning against the cornucopia, recognizing its potential as a versatile weapon or tool. Seizing the opportunity, she grabs it, equipping herself for the trials that lie ahead. Tragically, as Layla approaches the frozen lake near the cornucopia, an unfortunate misstep sends her tumbling into the icy water. Unable to escape its grasp, she succumbs to the freezing depths, her journey in the Hunger Games coming to an untimely end. Layla drowned, and they they wanted to like drag that shit out as much as possible. Oops. Fucking poor Leilani. That's the kid. That was the last kid. I'm surprised. She was doing surprisingly well. Grams is left. You fucked up, Ryan? What'd you do? What do you mean you fucked up? Oops. You made I entertainment instead of entertainment. Oh no. Entertainment. Entertain men. No, entertain men is better. Now you're good. Entertain men. I didn't even notice it, honestly. My brain finished the rest of the sentence. Alright. Preferring to rely on her own survival instincts and resources, Harriet chooses to forego the feast, maintaining her distance and avoiding any potential conflicts that may arise there. Man, Leilani just fucking drowned. Super sad. A clash erupts between Rossetti and Pelly as they both lay claim to a valuable resource, raw meat. However, faced with the fierce determination of Mr. Rossetti, Pelly ultimately decides that the risk outweighs the reward, conceding the dispute and fleeing the scene. She lived! She lived! Entertain men. Entertain men. CJ, assessing the situation of his own circumstances, makes his calculated choice to abstain from the feast, prioritizing his own safety.
We entertained. What are times? You'll find out once they enter.
We're the men. We entertains or attains. You'll find out once they enter. Now you got me curious. If okay, next thing. In a heartbreaking turn of events, Luna and Katrina, overwhelmed by the trials and despair of the Hunger Games, contemplate a double suicide as a desperate means of escape. Tragically, their plan goes awry, resulting in their untimely demise, leaving a somber atmosphere in the arena. Wait, didn't they try to kill themselves? Why does that? Wait, hang on. How does the play? How do you? If you wanted to die and your plan goes awry and you die, did your plan really go awry? Like what happened? Like oops. I guess. Mission failed. Oh well. Rip Luna and Katrina. She was doing great, that girl boss. Pete, weighing the potential risks and rewards, decides to abstain from the feast, opting to maintain his current strategy and resources rather than taking the chance at a heavily contested cornucopia. Nobody's going to the cornucopia. It's not heavily contested at all, Liggy. Nobody's going there. Except for Rossetti, who's over there swinging a fucking axe around at anyone who approaches. They just see Rossetti swinging his pickaxe around. Alright. Rover does the same thing with the cornucopia. He says, fuck that shit. Grams, displaying a cautious and strategic mindset, likes to avoid the feast. Understand their current resources and skills offer a safer path towards survival. It's so good. In a sudden and brutal confrontation, Sahara uses a sickle to take down Digby, eliminating him as a threat and securing her own position in the competition. There we go. There's something cool. There's something good. Man. Oh, there goes Digby. Finally. God. Fuck. Sahara. I didn't think Sahara would do it, though. I thought Sahara would get eaten by a lion at some point, like at the very beginning. Red, with a calculated approach to survival, chooses not to participate in the feast, prioritizing his own safety and relying on his own strategies and resources. As tributes make their choices regarding the feast, their decision shapes their individual paths in the Hunger Games. It's the soda pop, leading to both triumph and tragedy. With each passing moment, the stakes grow higher. And the remaining tributes must rely on their wits, skills, and alliances. I've never seen it go on this long. This is great. I'm loving this. All right, don't look. Don't take any peeks, these, or else you get spoiled in the next day's events. God, could you imagine if you'd like, you knew Leilani was gonna kill, just go to die in a river? I would have ended the stream if I had to go in and write that myself. It would have been too hard for me. I couldn't. But there's what, 10 people left? Handful of people? Let's see, how many is left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 left. Cool. And the paragraphs are getting smaller. Smaller! Honk honk. Oh wait, the honk commands work here? Are those sub emotes or are those Frankerface emotes? No, there's a sub. Sweet. That's awesome. Your tains have been entered. Your corn has been copied. Your Borg has been locutus. Your pinatas have been vivid. Your James have been made. You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. You're not the guy. Or where were we? All right, day 4. Day 4. Harriet and... Oh. No, okay. On the 4th day of the Hunger Games, the remaining tributes continue to navigate the treacherous arena to fight for their survival. Here's a description of their actions. Harriet and CJ, recognizing Sable as a potential threat, form a temporary alliance and conspire to eliminate her. Using their combined strength, they overpower Sable and submerge her in water, effectively ending her life. Harriet and CJ's drown Sable. She's the shy one. Goddamn Harriet.
Stop struggling, it'll be over soon.
Wow.
There she goes.
Yeah, cool. While going about her activities, Pelly sustains an injury, potentially hindering her movement and effectiveness for the days to come. Nature and severity of the injury are unspecified, but it poses a challenge to her survival. In a surprise attack, Grams launches an assault on Pete, seeking to eliminate him. However, Pete's agility and quick thinking allow him to evade Grams, narrowly escaping her clutches and preserving his own life for now. God damn it, Grams is going for it. With a focus on honing his skills, Mr. Reset... He didn't die though, don't worry. That shit... Oh yeah, that was the scream for, you know, poor old Pelly. Not Pelly. What's the other one? Sable. Not gonna find where it was again. Son of a bitch. Yep, okay, Mr. Rossetti. With a focus on honing his skills, Mr. Rossetti dedicates his time to practicing archery. By doing so, he aims to improve his accuracy and increase his chances of survival in future encounters. Let me 1 second just like get this Wii Party U music out of here. Why does it keep on randomizing to Samus Victory? Samus mentioned. It keeps on wanting to randomize to the same songs. What if I like click a different button? Will it like randomize to a different set? YouTube playlists kind of suck. You know? Alright, shuffle is on. Shuffle is on. Oh, there we go. Now shuffle's on. Perfect. Perfect! Alright. What happened next? What happened to Mr. Rossetti? A mysterious sponsor recognizes Leilani's potential and sends her an explosive device. The nature of this gift suggests that it could be a valuable tool in her strategy to outmaneuver and eliminate her adversaries. You think so? Sahara, recognizing the significance of water for her own survival, actively searches for a reliable source within the area. This demonstrates her resourcefulness and understanding of the importance of hydration in such a demanding environment. Unfortunately, she doesn't understand that she's a camel and already has water reservoirs in her back, because that's what camels do. That's what camels do. While gathering berries, Red inadvertently captures a thorny plant, resulting in minor injuries. Although not life-threatening, the incident serves as a reminder of the constant dangers lurking in the arena, and the need for caution during daily activities. As the days progress, the remaining tributes employ various strategies, form alliances, and encounter both successes and setbacks in the relentless pursuit of victory in the Hunger Games. This is going well. All right, 8 cannon shots. Pave, kicks, Nat, Layla, Rip, Luna, Katrina, Digby, finally Digby. See everyone's status. Who do you think is gonna win out of this? This is like when you get to like the finale of Total Drama. It's like, ooh, is it gonna be Heather or Beth or Gwen or Owen? I'm surprised Sarah's still going for it. CJ, Sahara. I'm honestly thinking CJ is gonna do it. Red, Mr. Rossetti, Pete, Pelly, Leilani is still alive, Grams, and Rover. So Rover has just kind of been kicking about this whole time, but he has gotten 2 kills. We gotta remember that. Grams, Layla got a kill also, forgot about that. Grams is highly trained, so she might do well. Leilani is just kind of being friends with everyone. And so is Pete and Pelly. They just keep on being friends with everyone and avoiding death. Mr. Rossetti's on a murderous rampage. Red is also on a murderous rampage, attempting, but not succeeding a lot of the time. Sahara's still alive. CJ is also becoming best friends with everyone. And Harriet's deceitful. You can't tell it, but she just is. Rip to them asses. Alright, sweet. Night 4. You know, I didn't think this would take this long, honestly. But I'm loving it. Yeah, we're gonna save the villager one for next week. We will get the Viva Pinata eventually. But this is fun. This is a lot better than waking up on a Tuesday morning and being like, ugh, I have to fish for 500 fish today. Or, oof, I gotta get 600 more chores from my villagers. Did you notice how like most of the stream, most episodes of the stream, we're just dedicated to getting chores out of people? I like that. That was cool. It was epic. It was epic. It was. I've forgotten most of it. Is the thing. None of it stuck. During the that's just months that I just missed. Gone forever. During the fourth night of the Hunger Games, the remaining tributes face a range of challenges and engage in various activities. Over here. To survive. Where was I? To survive the harsh conditions of the arena. Here's a description of their actions. Harriet's restless sleep is plagued by haunting nightmares, possibly reliving the trauma she's experienced throughout the activities. The psychological toll on her mental well-being becomes evident during this unsettling night. Despite her attempts, Sarah struggles to ignite a fire, leaving her without warmth and comfort it provides her in the chilly night. She must endure the cold and find ways to preserve her energy until morning. Pelly, mindful of conserving resources, efficiently uses her fire to cook her food before extinguishing it. This demonstrates her practicality and strategic approach to sustain herself while minimizing unnecessary risks. Pelly's just so good. Pelly used to be a Girl Scout. A generous sponsor recognizes Red's need for medical assistance and sends him a supply of vital medicinal items. This sponsorship increases the chance that tending to any injuries he may have and recovering his strength in the upcoming challenges. Yeah, he got pricked by a flower, and so did Red. Red has an infection, right? The stress of extreme circumstances of the games take a toll on Mr. Rossetti's mental state, causing him to question his own sanity. It's been gone. The isolation, danger, and constant fight for survival contribute to the psychological strain experienced by many tributes. Another anonymous sponsor says Leilani a valuable hatchet, enhancing her arsenal of weapons and increasing her potential in confrontations with other tributes. This gift may play a significant role in her strategy moving forward. Would you? Would you give her a hatchet? I would. She deserves it. Similar to Pelly, CJ wisely utilizes his fire to cook his food, ensuring he gets necessary sustenance before extinguishing it. This efficient use of resources highlights his practicality and survival instincts. Rover, seeking to gain an advantage over his competitors, stealthily infiltrates Pete's camp while he slumbers and sabotages his supplies. This act of sabotage weakens Pete's position, potentially leaving him vulnerable for the days to come. Recognizing Graham's potential, however, and needing additional weaponry, an unknown sponsor provides her with a hatchet. This sponsorship enhances her capabilities and increases her chance of survival in the next encounter. Graham sets a hatchet and a bow and arrow. As the night progresses, the tributes grapple with their own inner demons, make use of available resources, and navigate the complex dynamics of the remaining competitors. With each passing day, the stakes heighten, and the tributes must adapt and strategize to outwit and outlast their adversaries in the Hunger Games. So, really, it's mostly just Pelly and CJ trying their best to live in the woods. Harriet, Red, and Rossetti, like, dealing with their bloodlust, I think. And Rover is just kind of been a dick this whole time. Grams is on the hunt, and Harry's just trying to survive, but not doing very well. That's great. All right. Day 5. Day 5? Day 5. I wish I can get the pictures inside of the chat GPT, but unfortunately that's not what happens. It's so sad. But oh well. But hey, at least this goes like faster towards the end. Alright. Oh. I accidentally click proceed. Let's not worry about that. Alright, play. Bum bum. On the 5th day of the Hunger Games, the remaining tributes continue their relentless pursuit of survival. Here's a breakdown of their actions. Leilani and Harriet, recognizing the... This is like the 7th time we've listened to Boss Battle. Dude, these playlists like to just like loop in on themselves. What's up with that? Have you noticed that? YouTube playlists kind of blow. No, not you. Not you. No, never. I've listened to this too much. I've listened to that fucking sound too much. The Subspace Emissary menu music. It's really good. I'm definitely gonna getting in there. Anyway, Leilani and Harriet, recognizing the threat Red poses, form an alliance to eliminate him. They overpower Red, subduing him and drowning him in a nearby body of water. Their collaboration showcases the strength and strategic planning they possess. Dude, they got Red. They got him. They got his ass. Rover, ever watchful and alert, eavesdrop on a conversation between CJ and Mr. Rossetti taking place some distance away. This could potentially provide Rover with valuable information about their plans, alliances, or vulnerabilities. He's being a sneaky fucker again. Utilizing your skills and resourcefulness. There goes Red. Grams attempts to catch fish with the trident. Fishing becomes a crucial activity for substance, and Grams demonstrates her ability in acquiring food. She did get a spear earlier, didn't she? Alright. In an unfortunate turn of events, Pete's attempt to gain an advantage by arming a landmine backfires. Due to a mishap or miscalculation, the explosive device is triggered prematurely, resulting in Pete's untimely demise. Pete would. Of course Pete gets this far and then blows himself up into smithereens. Like, yeah, you just like that, Pete. It's the grease from the fries too, I imagine. Make me burpy. Alright. Where are we? Okay. Peli, cunning and persuasive, manages to talk Sahara out of attacking her. However, in a shocking twist, Peli swiftly turns the tables and kills Sahara instead. This demonstrates Peli's ability to manipulate others for her own survival. Peli's good, dude. As the number of tributes dwindles. Goddamn. Alliances are formed, secrets are overheard, and tragic accidents occur. The remaining survivors continue to navigate the treacherous arena, employing their unique skills, wit, and sometimes sheer luck, in their relentless pursuit of the victory in the Hunger Games. Hang on, that man didn't go off. Let me help you out. Let me help you out, bud. Let me. There you go. All right, 3 cannon shots to her in the distance. Red, Pete, and Sahara. Dumb fucking Pete. Okay, so we got Harriet, CJ, Mr. Rossetti, Peli, Rover, Grams, Leilani. That's it. I'm still going for like either Grams or CJ. But Harriet's kicking ass, and Peli is really like making herself interesting. This sweet little mail carrier, just so good at survival and then killing people when it needs to. Who would have thought? Who would have thought she'd be so good? All right. Night 5. It's nighttime. I just heard something outside, but I don't know what it was. Probably just a car going by loudly going. You know how that is. But it might not have been because I've got my semi-noise canceling headset off. It semi-cancels most noises. Semi. The child is dead. The child's been dead. Yeah, Layla fell into like a pond and drowned.
Cars go pee 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 apparently.
You know, the loud ones that go as they drive by. You know? If you live somewhere with like straight roads, that's it. Child dread? Child dread. Yeah, child drowned, dude. Leilani just like floating face up in a frozen river. As the night falls in the arena, the remaining tributes seek shelter and try to ensure their survival. Recognizing the importance of staying warm in the cold night, Grams and Peli come together, sharing body heat and providing comfort to each other. Their alliance strengthens as they find solace in each other's presence. Despite CJ's efforts to start a fire, he struggles to ignite it. With no source of warmth, he resigns himself to a restless night, enduring the chilly temperatures without the comfort of fire. Leilani, recognizing the need for warmth and benefits of having a fire, makes an attempt to start one. However, despite her best efforts, she fails to create a sustainable flame, leaving her without the much-needed warmth and light. Kelly needed bunny. Who did bunny? Yeah, someone did. Kelly came and did maid outfit, and then someone did bunny ears. They actually wanted cat ears, but I can't find the other ear, so that's what you get. Also, welcome, Bullet Ash. I made your Sprite's evolution, by the way. We'll see that in a couple days. Where are we? Oh yes, with Rover. Taking advantage of the vulnerable state of his fellow tribute, Rover sneaks into Harriet's camp while she's asleep. In an act of sabotage, he destroys her supplies, leaving her in a precarious position with diminished resources. He's just being a prick. He's not killing anyone. He's just fucking with their stuff and being sneaky. Gotta get it out now because he won't want to do it when it's 100 degrees? I mean, I don't mind the maid dress. It's really flowy. it is more breathable than a lot of my regular shirts. It's more breathable. I can't believe I didn't do any VR games this year. I just kept on not doing it because I would have had to put this up and that would have been annoying. All winter I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not putting that up. Nah. So we're getting an apartment soon with nice AC in it. Oh yes, I forgot about the AC. It's gonna be nice being able to go home and be a good temperature. Exhaustion takes its toll on Mr. Rossetti's body as he succumbs to the overwhelming fatigue. The grueling nature of the Hunger Games has drained his energy. He falls into a deep sleep, unconscious to the world around him. He passed the fuck out? With the night weighing heavily upon them, the remaining tributes face various challenges in their quest to survive. They aren't killing each other. They've stopped hunting each other. They stopped fighting each other. They're in like completely different corners of the arena. The people who are watching this are like yawning and going and making like sandwiches and such in like in their kitchens, not even like watching this shit. Everyone just getting bored. Everyone's just getting bored. The hunger inconveniences. Yeah, Rover's just being a little bitch. Exhausted and perhaps overwhelmed by the circumstances. Oh, on the 6th day of the Hunger Games, the tributes were 6 days. The remaining tributes continue their fight for survival. Mario and Luigi walk into a bar. Which one raises you up first? Okay, what makes you think that I'll get to choose which Mario brother raises me? As if that was even a word. But Mario, probably. You know how he is. Luigi's a bitch and doesn't flirt with people. Luigi gets flirted with. You have to know these things about Luigi. He doesn't flirt. He gets flirted with and then blushes. Which one do you think has the most Riz? Absolutely Mario. He talks to people, goes yippee! He's like, what's not to love? You want Waluigi or nothing, Boulder Dash? Dude just comes to a bar. Wah! Oh, dude. There's fudge trucks in this game that sound exactly like Waluigi. It's gonna be so nice. All right. Exhausted and perhaps overwhelmed by the circumstances, CJ decides to take a break from the constant struggle and attempts to sleep throughout the day, seeking respite and a chance to rejuvenate. He withdraws from the active search for resources. Imagine having Riz. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's something teenagers made up. Recognizing the importance of gathering supplies to sustain themselves, Leilani and Grams divide their efforts and explore their arena separately. Each of them ventures into different areas, hoping to find essential items that can aid them in their survival. Family moment. Lux smiles upon Pelly as an unknown sponsor sends her much-needed medical supplies. The gesture provides her with an advantage, allowing her to tend to any injuries she may have sustained and potentially prolong her survival. Forming a temporary alliance, Mr. Rossetti and Harriet combine their strength to overpower Rover. In a harrowing struggle, they manage to subdue and drown him, eliminating another threat from the dwindling pool of tributes. Harriet keeps drowning people. Harriet keeps on being around people who have drowned or are going to drown, or she's drowning herself. Why does Harriet keep on drowning people? As the days pass, the tributes navigate the treacherous arena with various strategies and alliances. While some seek rest or divide their efforts, others receive crucial support from unknown sponsors. Each citizen in action plays a crucial role in determining who will emerge as the ultimate survivor of this brutal competition. God damn it. There he goes. 1 cannon fire. Proceed to night 6. Wow. This is starting to go really fast now that there's like 6 characters. What is it? 2, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6 people left. Boop. This is amazing. It's going on for so long. Alright, as the night settles in, tributes find ways to cope with the challenge of the Hunger Games. Grams convinces Harriet to snuggle with her. Seeking warmth, comfort, and a sense of companionship, Grams manages to convince Harriet to snuggle with her. In a cold and uncertain night, their embrace provides them with solace and strengthens their bonds. Grams is gonna get fucking drowned, dude. Like, it's too late for her. It's already too late for her. Aware of the need to stay vigilant and keep watch for any potential threats, Pelly and CJ take turns sleeping. By adopting a rotating sleep schedule, they aim to ensure their safety while also maximizing the amount of rest they can each get. Recognizing the importance of fire and warmth tonight, Rossetti tries to make a fire, and he fails at it. Leilani goes to sleep. Oh, cool. Here's a paragraph about how Leilani fell asleep. Feeling a mixture of exhaustion, and recognition, perhaps a desire to escape the harsh reality of the games, Leilani chooses to rest and go to sleep. With the darkness as her only company, she succumbs to slumber, hoping for a respite from the challenges she faces. She went to beddy bye. Oh no. I killed the tab. Oh, thank God. I killed the tab, but it's still allowed to exist. Thank God. Day 7. Day fucking 7. It's the 7th day. You know, this is usually over by like the 3rd or 4th day. Alright, there we go. Here's your 7th day. You so confused what's going on? They're not killing each other, is what's happening. They're all just hanging out and trying to survive. Which is like, that means the game's not ending. And they're all really good at surviving. Usually they drown or starve to death or whatever, but they're all like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. Exhausted and possibly emotionally drained, Leilani decides to withdraw from the day's activities and attempts to sleep, seeking respite from the hardships of the games. Leilani, you just slept. Oh wait, is she the nice OC? Fuck Pelly? No, Pelly's great. Pelly's just been doing her best. Now Harriet has been drowning people. In a moment of misfortune, Graham suffers an injury. Whether it be in a simple accident or a consequence of the harsh environment, her physical well-being is compromised. Oh no, dude, she's like 80. She's not gonna recover from this. Pelly is dead? Don't say that! Similar to Leilani, Harriet chooses to sleep the day away, seeking solace and an escape from the relentless struggle of the Hunger Games. Her decision reflects both physically and emotional fatigue as she seeks temporary refuge in slumber. Don't say that Pelly's dead. Hang on. Wow, Mom sent me a TikTok link. Awesome. Cool, huh? Alright. Where's the... There it is. Tensions rise as Mr. Say confronts CJ, likely driven by the desperation to eliminate competitors and secure his own survival. However, CJ exhibits resourcefulness and evades the attack, managing to escape the clutches of Mr. Rossetti. And CJ is just so good. You saw it. She died from the internal injuries. I'm telling you not to read those. Don't read the text until the descriptions come out. Just like look away, blind yourself. You're like, no, I'm not looking. That's what I've been doing. Tragically, Pelly succumbs to untreated injuries. Boo. No, you're fine. It's a somber reminder of the harsh reality of the Hunger Games. With lack of medical attention and resources, can lead to fatal consequences. Her demise leaves behind a void in the dwindling group of tributes. It's dwindling. It is dwindling. At least one of them is dying each day, even though Pelly didn't deserve it. Pelly didn't deserve it. You must return to work, Dash. Hey, it's not generating the next day. Next day, please. Oh, there we go. Dead. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. All right, next thing. Night 7. Don't read the text. Don't read the text. Don't do it. Look away. Don't do it. The descriptions are so much more fun. Even though they are a bit of a mouthful. That's the fun part. And, oh, that's the wrong one. And boom. You see, I could just like do this a different thing and keep on switching over, but that would be annoying and bad. Have fun at work, Boulder Dash. As night falls on the 7th day of the Hunger Games, the dwindling number of tributes face another crucial period. The sponsors are getting fucking sick of it. In a shocking turn of events, Leilani seizes the opportunity to eliminate Harriet, taking advantage of her vulnerable state during sleep. Whether driven by necessity or a strategic move, Leilani's actions demonstrate her determination to be the last tribute standing. See, Leilani knew that Harriet would be a threat to her grandma, so Leilani's just cool like that. Well, there goes Harriet. Fucking rip. Cool. CJ, realizing the importance of finding a safe haven for the night, takes the time to set up a camp. Creating a secure and comfortable shelter becomes essential for rest and recuperation, providing a temporal reprieve from the constant danger of the arena. With the numbers remaining and tributes diminishing, Mr. Setting and Graham's engage in conversation, likely discussing other observations and analyzing the current state of the competition, sharing insights and thoughts about surviving tributes. It may help them strategize and make informed decisions moving forward. The atmosphere during the night is tense and filled with uncertainty as the surviving tributes navigate the treacherous landscape of the Hunger Games for a fucking week. For a fucking week. A whole week. Day 8. The world's longest Hunger Games. This is only supposed to be like an hour-long Hunger Games, by the way. This is only supposed to be an hour-long Hunger Games. All right, day 8. It's day 8 time. Also, don't read the thing that has the red text in it. That's me. That'll spoilers you. On the 8th day of the Hunger Games, the remaining tributes face yet another day filled with danger and desperation. A day full of desperation, you say? I'm looking for a song. God damn it. I open up the Smash Brothers playlist instead. Oh, I'm struggling here. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, there it goes again. Ah, here comes the Balrog. Here comes the Balrog! Alright, cool. Oh no! Alright, cool. Leilani's chances of survival are bolstered as she receives a potentially lethal gift. Armed with her explosive, she gains a significant advantage in her quest to outlast her adversaries and emerge victorious. Leilani got a bomb. In a cutting and ruthless move, Grams decides to eliminate Mr. Rossetti by poisoning his drink. Driven by her desire to secure her own survival, she takes advantage of the opportunity to eliminate a formidable opponent. With her actions, Grams demonstrates her willingness to resort to any means necessary to secure her role's survival. Wait, was that it? CJ injures himself? Oh. CJ injured himself. Let's just not talk about that. No. I'll let CJ injures himself. This. It won't change anything. But it'll make the AI remember that CJ's still alive. You don't want this. You don't want the AI to forget that CJ's alive. Great job. Good job. But yeah, Grams poisoned Mr. Rossetti. Now we have 3 pretty passive people. Grams has been the only person actively hunting. Leilani's just been thriving. And CJ makes friends. Arena event. Oh god, arena event. Carnivorous squirrels start attacking the tributes. Oh, that's a good way to start killing the characters instantly. Don't raid. Don't do it. Don't raid. Carnivorous squirrels. Carnivorous squirrels. All right, here we go. Fight. All right, they're not killing each other. Send out the squirrels. Send in the squirrels. During the Hunger Games, an unexpected arena event occurs. Carnivorous squirrels start attacking the remaining tributes. The vicious creatures, driven by their primal instincts, pose a new and deadly threat. This is just like in the Johnny Depp, Charlie and Chocolate Factory. It's just like when that kid was eaten by those squirrels. Leilani, quick on her feet and adept at evading danger, managed to survive the onslaught of carnivorous squirrels. Perhaps her agility and resourcefulness allow her to outmaneuver the frenzied creatures, find temporary safety, ensuring her survival. So good. On the other hand, Grams seizes the opportunity presented by the carnivorous squirrels. With a cunning plan in mind, she cunningly manipulates the situation to her advantage, taking advantage of the chaos and destruction caused by the squirrels. Grams shoves CJ into the paths of the frenzied creatures. In this treacherous act, she exploits the squirrels as a weapon to eliminate her competition, showcasing her ruthlessness and willingness to exploit any means necessary to secure her own survival. That paragraph had every fucking trope. Every trope that this AI spat at us so far has been like, here's it all, take it all. Here's a very descriptive sentence. The arena event involving the carnivorous squirrels intensifies the dangers faced by the tributes. God, I got something in my eye again. Their survival instincts are put to the test as they must navigate the deadly creatures while also being wary of the actions and motives of their fellow competitors. The outcomes of this event leaves Leilani as the sole survivor, while Grams demonstrates her strategic cunning and eliminates CJ by turning the squirrels against him. It's getting more descriptive now that we're getting to the final 3. Also, CJ got eaten by squirrels. Who would have guessed that'd be like one of these two? Oh, dude, now family has to fight. Don't look. Oh wait, hang on, it's cannon shots. How many kills has each one of them got, actually? Let's see here. Who, out of the remaining, have killed the most? Leilani and Grams have both got the same amount of kills. Leilani's been killing out of defense. Grams has been hunting like the predator. Grams has been up in the streets with her heat goggles. And her spears and arrows waiting. She's good shit. Alright. It was night 8. Night 8. There you go. In a tragic turn of events, Leilani, the last remaining tribute, finds herself unable to cope with the circumstances she's endured throughout the Hunger Games. The weight of the competition, the loss of her allies, and the constant threat of her life proved to be overwhelming. Overwhelmed by despair and perhaps haunted by the memories of the brutal games, Leilani makes a devastating decision to end her own life. The decision to... Wow! And then it... and then gives you... Look, and then it gives you a fucking book report on... It gives you a book report on Hunger Games. Hang on. Let's read the book report. The decision to commit suicide is a poignant reminder of the toll that the Hunger Games can take on mental and emotional well-being on the participants. It serves as a stark reminder of the tremendous pressures and hardships that the tributes face in their struggles for survival. Good shit. With Leilani's tragic demise, the Hunger Games come to a sorrowful end. The once lively and hopeful characters from Animal Crossing have been forced into a fight for their lives, leaving behind a trail of loss, sacrifice, and heartache. The Hunger Games has taken its toll on the spirits and lives of these beloved characters, leaving a somber reminder of the brutal reality of the arena. Wait, so... Did Grams die when she got eaten by this? Well, no, she was alive. Grams just didn't do anything. I did nothing! Leilani killed herself just to secure her grandma. Grandma wins! Right? A witty punchline for Grams to shout, having bested the competition. Come on, give Grams a shout out. Give Grams a punchline. As the last scroll falls, Graham stands tall and shouts. Oh wait, as the last scroll falls, Graham stands tall and shouts. Looks like I've got a few more nuts than the rest of you. Grams wins. What a good... That's her equivalent to I am here, you know? Proceed. Alright. Let's see. How are the results? Goodbye, Image 3. How are the results? Grams got first place. That's sweet. These characters, I did not expect any of them to get to the top, honestly. Who was in the very, very last? Oh yeah, Timmy and Tommy immediately getting fucking murked. Lyle getting shot in the forehead with like an arrow or an axe, I think. And poor Tom Nook. Everyone was like rooting for Tom Nook. All the cool ones like perished like really quickly. Looks like I got a few more nuts than the rest of you. The bloodbath. Oh shit. It's a summary. Oh, here's a summary of the murder. Tommy kicks back for the bag. Yeah, Kick strangled Tommy. Zipper was aiming for Katrina and shot Lyle instead. I forgot about that. Lyle was just walking around. Oh my god, I'm a maid bunny. Zipstomp, welcome. You just showed up at the end of the fucking Hunger Games. Grams won. And now, did you friend on the Xbox? I will. Orville killed Timmy. Phil just died from berries. Honestly, I think this could have gone a lot longer. This could have gone so much longer if the pitch black arena event never happened. This is where half the deaths happened. Like, that's where all of them occurred. And afterwards, nobody wanted to like hurt each other for a while. It's just unfortunate that Layla fell into a frozen lake and drowned. Right after killing Pave, right before Pride Month, by the way. Let's not forget that Layla killed Pave a couple days before Pride Month. Can't believe it. I can't believe Grams fucking won from Layla killing herself. Like, okay, just us two then? Well, it's me or my grandma. Oh shit, AdGod's here. Hello everyone! You just showed up at the very end of a Hunger Games situation. I tossed all my fuckers into an arena, and they fought. It was amazing. It's so sad that you arrived just at the very end. Welcome everyone. What are you guys doing? Screams and runs. Grams won, by the way. Who got the most kills? Who got the most kills? Grams got the most kills as well. Same as with Harriet. Did this playlist end? This playlist ended. Why the playlist end? No, it's Byleth victory. It's just playing the victory themes now. Dude, I hate YouTube so much. It's so bad. This playlist situation is so bad. Anyway, welcome. Megan, Fuckface has been here. Peepuddle. Who else? Brick Cabrat. Daddies. The daddies are here. All these different daddies in here. Little Bounce, thanks so much for the sub.
Are you staying hydrated, Bestie Pistol?
I am staying hydrated, Bestie. I have water right here. I just haven't drank any bong water, which is cool. Just like, I did it before the very start of the stream. And yes, we're doing Bunny Maid today. Anyway. So, here's what we did just now. It'll be in a VOD later on if you're interested in this. But I tossed all the special NPCs into an arena to fight it out to see which one was the strongest. And I honestly expected this to be a lot shorter. It lasted a long ass time because they just did not want to hurt each other. But that's okay. Because next week we have the villagers. There we go. We have the villagers. You excited for this bit? Anka, Chatter, Faith, Bella, Muffy, Tabby, Piccolo, Lily, Pietro, Bud, Curlis, Huck, Bunny, Daisy, Ketchup, Butch, Dobie, Humphrey, Coach, Marlo. Oh, wait, hang on, let me... Marlo, Zucker, Flo, Hazel, Cat, follow, Ihulo. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you show up for next Tuesday, where I'll be high and playing Viva Pinata and doing this. Who else? Let's see here. Genji, Molly, Petri, Julian, Sasha, Sherb, Kid Kat, Snake, Sky, Stitches, Savannah, and Tangy. But we're not going to do this. Can we replace the least famous villagers with you, Birdie, Grapey, and Fuckface, Brian? But all these, I care about all these people. I added them because I love them. I added them because I love them, but I guess I could get rid of Huck and I guess Coach, because nobody cared about Coach. Hazel, Kid Kat, Snake, Genji. I said your name yet? I said your name right. Fala Ihulu. Oh, I was just being silly. Great. I'm surprised. Holy shit. Nice cock. Oh yeah. There's a bit of a nice cock over here. Nice cock. All right, but with the Hunger Games coming to a close, let's do what we actually came here for. Let's go for Viva Pinata instead. All right, great. Now I gotta change like the stream information real fast.